The whole world doesn't need to know who we're dating or what we're gonna do and everything.
In a twist no one saw coming, Abby and Brittany Hensel, the beloved conjoined twins, find themselves caught in the midst of a media storm that has left the world in shock. What began as a quiet personal struggle has erupted into a paternity battle so shocking it could tear their lives apart. The scandal has gripped the public's attention, with secrets and lies being exposed in a way that's more twisted than anyone could have imagined. In this video, we'll unravel the shocking truth behind the controversy that's now defining Abby and Brittany's journey. Stay tuned as we reveal the unsettling reality. Abby and Brittany Hensel, a journey of resilience and love. Abby and Brittany Hensel are a story unlike any other, a story of two individuals bound by a shared body who have defied expectations and challenges from the very beginning of their lives. Born in 1990 in New Germany, Minnesota, the twins were conjoined at birth. Though they share a single torso, they each control one half of their body. Despite this extraordinary physical connection, each sister is an individual with her own personality, dreams, and aspirations. Throughout their journey, Abby and Brittany have navigated the complexities of their unique condition with grace, resilience, and a deep sense of unity. However, their lives, once dominated by curiosity and public fascination, have taken a shocking turn in recent years, leading to a level of public scrutiny they've never experienced before. The twins' early life and public recognition. Abby and Brittany were first introduced to the world through the media, appearing on The Oprah Winfrey Show and in a TLC reality series. From an early age, the twins gained attention for their incredible bond and the way they cooperated to live as individuals despite their shared body. The media attention provided a window into their world, showcasing the challenges they faced and the triumphs they celebrated. Over the years, Abby and Brittany have continued to open their lives to the public, allowing viewers to see beyond their physical condition and appreciate their individuality, talents, and dreams. From the beginning, the twins' lives have been a delicate balance of cooperation and individuality. Each twin controls one side of their shared body, with Abby controlling the right side and Brittany managing the left. They navigate life together, but with distinct personalities that shine through. Abby, more analytical and focused on structure, is passionate about math and logical thinking. Brittany, on the other hand, is more creative and enjoys the arts, particularly English literature. Despite their shared body, they've always celebrated their differences, and their parents made it a point to encourage their individual interests from a young age. The twins faced many challenges as they grew, including the physical realities of their condition. Surgery was required to correct imbalances caused by their shared body, and their parents worked tirelessly to ensure the girls received the medical attention and support they needed. But despite the physical difficulties, the twins were determined to lead as normal a life as possible. They excelled academically, participated in sports like volleyball and softball, and even pursued higher education. The public fascination and Abby's marriage to Josh. In 2021, Abby took a significant step that would forever alter the trajectory of the twins' public lives. She married Joshua Bowling, a U.S. Army veteran and nurse, in a private ceremony surrounded by close friends and family. The news of the marriage came as a surprise to many, especially given the unique dynamics of the twins' lives. At the time, the public was fascinated by the idea of a marriage between a conjoined twin and an outsider, and this curiosity quickly transformed into invasive questions about the couple's relationship and how it worked. Josh, a compassionate and understanding man, knew the complexities of life with conjoined twins well. As a nurse, he had the medical knowledge to understand the intricacies of their physical condition. But nothing could have fully prepared him for the emotional and logistical challenges of marrying a conjoined twin. Publicly, Josh was often seen holding hands with Abby while Brittany maintained her space beside them. The dynamic was delicate, as Abby's marriage to Josh introduced new boundaries and a need for careful adjustment. At the heart of their marriage was a commitment to understanding and respecting each sister's individuality while maintaining the unity that had always defined their relationship. The marriage, initially seen as a joyous celebration of love and commitment, quickly became a source of intense public fascination. Abby and Brittany's lives, which had always been under the media's microscope, now had a new layer of intrigue. How did intimacy work between a married man and a pair of conjoined twins? How did Brittany feel about Abby's new relationship? What about the practicalities of married life with one body shared between two people? These questions flooded social media, sparking debates and speculation about the twins' private lives, the paternity suit and its aftermath. However, just when it seemed that Abby and Brittany had settled into a semblance of privacy, a new and far more scandalous development emerged. In late 2023, Josh's ex-wife Annika Bowling filed a paternity suit claiming that Josh was the father of her youngest daughter, a child born shortly after their divorce. The timing of the lawsuit could not have been worse. Public interest in Abby and Josh's marriage was already at an all-time high, and the paternity suit only added fuel to the fire. The media frenzy surrounding the paternity suit was relentless. Rumors spread quickly, and theories about the nature of Josh's relationship with Abby and Brittany began to surface. Tabloids and talk shows fueled the drama, with some suggesting that Josh was hiding secrets, or that his marriage to Abby was a mere publicity stunt. The twins, who had always been open with the public, found themselves thrust into an emotional and media chaos they hadn't anticipated. As the legal proceedings dragged on, the twins' private lives became the subject of intense scrutiny. The once supportive fans began to question Josh's loyalty to Abby, with some accusing him of using the situation for fame. Abby and Brittany, despite their strength and resilience, were deeply affected by the onslaught of public criticism and the invasive questions surrounding their marriage. They had always been transparent about their lives, but now they faced a level of pressure that seemed unbearable. The impact on Brittany. While Abby was the one at the center of the marriage to Josh, Brittany found herself navigating a complex emotional terrain. As one half of the conjoined twins, Brittany had always been a part of every aspect of Abby's life. Their bond was inseparable, and they had always supported each other's dreams and desires. But now, as Abby entered into a new phase of her life as a married woman, Brittany had to confront her own feelings of exclusion and the need for her own sense of individuality. Brittany had always been Abby's strongest supporter, but with the growing media attention, she began to feel a sense of isolation. Despite their shared body, Abby and Brittany had always been able to carve out their own space, emotionally and physically. But with the marriage to Josh and the subsequent media circus, Brittany's role in the relationship became more complicated. She was happy for Abby, but at the same time, she struggled with the idea of being left behind in a world that was no longer centered around their shared existence. The tension between Abby's new role as a wife and Brittany's need for her own space created a complex dynamic. Brittany had always been able to assert her independence in small ways, but now she found herself needing to navigate the complexities of a new family dynamic. She was no longer just Abby's twin. She was now part of a family unit that included Josh, and she had to figure out how to fit into that new reality. The online accusations and public opinion. As the media storm continued, the situation took another dramatic turn. Jessie Bearer, a popular influencer known for stirring up drama, made a public accusation against Abby, Brittany, and Josh. Jessie claimed that the twins were using their unique situation to gain attention, and that Josh was merely a fame seeker, looking to capitalize on their celebrity status. Her inflammatory comments quickly went viral on TikTok and Instagram, where millions of followers began to voice their opinions about the situation. The accusations made by Jessie only added to the overwhelming pressure on the twins and Josh. People began to question the authenticity of their marriage, their motivations, and their intentions. For Abby and Brittany, who had always been open with their lives, the comments from Jessie felt like an attack on their character and their integrity. The harm done by these accusations was not only emotional, but also public. Once again, they were thrust into a battle for their dignity and privacy, and this time it felt more personal than ever. The emotional toll and resilience. Despite the relentless media attention and the public scrutiny they faced, Abby and Brittany remained committed to their values. They continued to teach, inspiring their students with their dedication to education and their ability to overcome challenges. Each day, they faced the complexities of their lives with grace, demonstrating the power of resilience and the importance of supporting one another. However, the emotional toll was undeniable. The public fascination that once felt like a source of empowerment now felt like a weight that they could barely carry. The once supportive fans who admired their strength began to turn, questioning their every move and doubting their authenticity. Abby and Brittany were no longer just conjoined twins. They were a public spectacle, and the emotional strain of being in the spotlight was beginning to show. Despite the challenges, Abby and Brittany continued to prove that love, resilience, and unity were at the heart of their journey. They faced unimaginable odds, but they never stopped fighting for their right to live as individuals, to love, and to be respected. Their story is not just about physical challenges, but about the strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. As they continue to navigate the twists and turns of their lives, one thing is certain: Abby and Brittany's journey is far from over. The world may never fully understand their lives, but the twins have shown time and again that they are far more than a spectacle. They are individuals with dreams, desires, and a deep commitment to one another. To create a deeply expanded version of the text you provided, it would be helpful to break the narrative down into clear sections, each offering additional context, vivid descriptions, and background to further explore the complex lives of Abby and Brittany Hensel. I will add depth by providing a more comprehensive understanding of their journey, both from a personal and societal perspective. Here's the detailed rewrite of the paragraph. Marriage and public curiosity. Abby and Josh's journey. In 2021, Abby made the decision to marry Josh Bowling, a military veteran and nurse. This decision marked a monumental milestone in her life, as it signified not only the beginning of a new chapter in Abby's personal journey, but also introduced new dimensions into the lives of both Abby and Brittany. The marriage was a private and joyous occasion for the couple, one that symbolized the beginning of a life together. However, by early 2024, the details of Abby and Josh's relationship hit the public sphere, igniting a firestorm of questions, speculation, and a range of opinions that would shake the foundation of their already well-exposed lives. As a result of their unique physical condition, many wondered how a marriage would work between conjoined twins. The public's fascination quickly escalated into invasive and, at times, disrespectful curiosity about their intimacy, their personal space, and even their emotional boundaries. What was supposed to be a private celebration of love between Abby and Josh became fodder for tabloids, news outlets, and social media platforms. Questions about how they managed such a marriage in a practical sense swirled endlessly, and a level of scrutiny far beyond their control mounted quickly. Abby and Brittany's physical interdependence, which they had always navigated with grace, now became a source of even more intrigue. The world knew that every action, every step, every gesture, every decision was made together. This dependency on each other wasn't simply a matter of routine. It was a constant collaboration that required both of them to coordinate every aspect of their daily life. This bond, once a private part of their world, was now thrust under the microscope, creating a complex web of questions regarding their autonomy and emotional well-being. Navigating a shared life with Josh Bowling, while well-versed in medical complexities due to his nursing background, found himself faced with a new challenge. He had married Abby, but he had also entered a world shared by both sisters. His relationship with Abby was undeniably special, yet he had to maintain a balance between respecting the unique dynamic of the twins' bond while also fostering a relationship with Abby that was separate, personal, and romantic. The couple's public appearances were a delicate dance. Abby often held Josh's hand, while Brittany maintained a respectful distance, showing support and understanding while allowing Abby the space for her own individuality. This delicate balance was vital, as Abby's newfound marital life brought a range of emotional and physical adjustments. The situation was further complicated by the ongoing paternity suit filed by Josh's ex-wife, Annika Bowling, in late 2023. This legal battle, centered around the claim that Josh was the father of Annika's youngest daughter, added fuel to the fire of public speculation and scrutiny. The lawsuit, along with the already growing public interest in the couple's relationship, intensified media coverage. Suddenly, Abby and Brittany were thrust into a whirlwind of controversy, with the twins' private lives dissected across social media and news platforms. Public scrutiny and intrusive questions. Abby and Brittany had long been accustomed to public curiosity about their lives, especially since their childhood days when they first gained media attention. However, as adults, the level of attention they received became far more intense and, in many ways, invasive. The paternity suit, combined with the endless questions about how their shared existence impacted their relationship with Josh, led to a barrage of public inquiries that seemed to cross boundaries of decency and respect. Some individuals were curious about deeply personal aspects of the twins' lives, such as how they managed intimacy in their relationship, whether they felt comfortable with the physical proximity that marriage brought, and how Brittany, who was not married, felt about Abby's new relationship. These types of questions became the focal point of many interviews, television segments, and social media discussions. The relentless questioning and judgment often bordered on the intrusive, testing Abby and Brittany's patience and emotional well-being. What was once a life they had navigated with a sense of normalcy and grace now became a stage for public commentary. Many media outlets, including prominent personalities such as Harris Faulkner, referred to the situation as a scandal, labeling it a horrific and unprecedented scenario. Words like bizarre and crazy were frequently used, further perpetuating a narrative that depicted the twins' lives as something odd or even unnatural. These portrayals only served to intensify the pressure on Abby and Brittany to defend their decisions and explain their personal lives to an audience that rarely considered their humanity above their physical condition. The impact of social media. Jessie Bearer's influence. While Abby and Brittany attempted to navigate the turmoil of public judgment, another layer of difficulty arose in the form of social media influencers such as Jessie Bearer, who made disparaging comments about the twins. Bearer accused the twins of exploiting their situation for fame, suggesting that Josh was only interested in the public attention generated by their unusual condition. These accusations gained traction on platforms like Instagram and TikTok, where millions of followers perpetuated negative narratives. The damage caused by these comments was significant. The twins, who had always strived to maintain control over their own story, found themselves facing criticism from an audience that had no true understanding of their lives. Despite their decision to remain silent in the face of these allegations, the harm was already done, and the public's perception began to shift. People who had once admired Abby and Brittany for their strength and transparency now questioned their motives. The situation worsened as the personal lives of the twins were scrutinized even more heavily, and their story, once seen as an inspirational tale of resilience, became a subject of divisive debate. Advocacy and the call for greater understanding. Despite the challenges and the toll the media frenzy took on them, Abby and Brittany Hensel have continued to use their platform for advocacy. They have long been passionate about promoting greater understanding and inclusion for people with disabilities. Through their public appearances and personal stories, they highlight the importance of seeing individuals for who they are, rather than focusing solely on their physical condition. They have spoken out on issues such as accessibility, infrastructure improvements, and better support systems for people with disabilities. Their advocacy goes beyond raising awareness. It is about pushing for tangible changes that improve the lives of individuals with disabilities in communities across the globe. The twins have encouraged schools, workplaces, and public institutions to become more inclusive and accessible. Their message is clear. The world must change to accommodate the needs of all individuals, regardless of their physical or social limitations. And a lifetime of strength. The medical challenges of conjoined twins. Conjoined twins like Abby and Brittany are among the rarest occurrences in human biology. Medical science defines conjoined twins as those who are physically connected to one another in some way due to incomplete separation of a fertilized egg in the early stages of development. This phenomenon happens once in every 50,000 to 200,000 births. Though the survival rate and quality of life for conjoined twins are often determined by the location and extent of their physical connection. The medical complexity of conjoined twins is a profound challenge. Abby and Brittany's condition, dicephalic peripagus, means they share a single torso but have separate heads, each controlling one side of the body. While many conjoined twins share vital organs or systems, such as the heart, liver, or even brain, Abby and Brittany's separate hearts and other vital systems have allowed them to live relatively healthy and fulfilling lives. However, the medical challenges they face remain significant. Doctors and medical professionals who work with conjoined twins often face difficult decisions about whether separation surgery is possible or even desirable. The complexity of separating twins who share organs or limbs is daunting, and the risks involved are high. In some cases, like those involving thoracopagus or craniopagus twins, separation surgeries can be life-threatening. Psych of the future for Abby and Brittany. Abby and Brittany Hensel continue to inspire others with their determination, resilience, and commitment to living full lives despite the challenges they face. As they navigate the complexities of public scrutiny, legal battles, and the realities of living as conjoined twins, their story remains a powerful testament to the strength of the human spirit. They have used their experiences to advocate for greater understanding of disabilities, showing that a fulfilling life is possible regardless of physical limitations. Through it all, Abby and Brittany have shown the world that, even in the face of medical challenges and societal pressures, they are capable of achieving their dreams, leading with love, and offering hope to others who may be facing their own unique struggles. Their story continues to unfold, and the lessons they impart will undoubtedly continue to inspire and shape future generations.